traumatic life experiences can stay with you for years. They often have a long-term negative effect as the memory from that particular event keeps playing over and over in your brain, forcing you to relive a painful moment that belongs in the past. As a result, you may feel stuck and hopeless, or just completely unable to move on with your life. Fortunately, your brain is designed to recover and heal, although at times it may need some help. Accelerated Resolution Therapy, or ART, was created to help those who have experienced trauma to recover and heal. It does this through a natural process of the brain called memory reconsolidation. With treatment, you can change the way the traumatic memory is stored and replace negative images in the brain with positive images and sensations. The ART session begins with the patient bringing a past traumatic experience to mind and visualizing the memory from beginning to end. The therapist's hand guides the patient's eyes from side to side to help engage the visual part of the brain and mimic REM, the dream stage of sleep during which memories are stored. Rapid eye movements allow the patient to reshape their memories and move them to long-term storage away from the forefront of the mind.
I found things that I didn't realize were bothering me. I found the root of what was in my head and was able to take care of it.
The entire time, the patient is in control, guided by the therapist, and only sharing what they choose. Meanwhile, the therapist will help the patient stay relaxed and calm, processing any strong emotions that may come up during visualization. There's no need to bring up specific details about your experience that may be too painful to share. The next step of ART is for the patient to imagine what they'd rather remember in place of the traumatic memory, continuing to use eye movements to facilitate the process. Voluntary image replacement is how negative images begin to be replaced with positive ones and is an important part of what makes ART so effective.
I went to one session of art, lasted about 90 minutes. In that one session, at least for me, I got to walk away with actually having some dreams and some hopes that I've never had before.
I never saw this happening. I never saw this point in my life actually being true. I never believed it.
Within just an hour to an hour and a half session, the patient is able to go through an entire memory, the emotions connected to it, and find relief.
My wife asked me about what I had gone through ART about just a couple of days ago, and I couldn't remember. I had to really actually think about it. It had helped me let it go so well that those images were gone. They had been completely replaced. They had been replaced with hope.
If you're feeling stuck and unable to move forward in life because of a traumatic event or a job that has exposed you to painful images and experiences, we urge you to give Accelerated Resolution Therapy a try and discover the hope and freedom from healing that so many of our patients have already experienced. For more information about Accelerated Resolution Therapy and how we can help, call the number on the screen